Remember the Russian tongue flicker?
Oh, how could I forget?
Not that I just, blared in your ears.
What?
Welcome back to Am I the Asshole?
Welcome
Yes,
back.
I'm an asshole.
Yep. We're taking turns being assholes in this recording session.
We are. Yes. I say we get it right into it
No,
because
just
this is a very, yes, dive in head first. Male take. No, welcome back. We got to go in for y'all today. We proved some of these and some definitely look juicy.
Oh yeah.
Before we even get to that, I don't even think we said this in the last episode because we were so hyped for what we found out.
Yeah.
If you've noticed, we took a lot of the information from the comments. We're going to be putting the poll. If not, it's already out. It may already be out. The poll may already be out. Who knows?
I don't know.
Join the Discord because the poll's in there
like.
too. Yeah, we'll see what the timeline looks like. Who knows? This might be like the Avengers and we're jumping ahead and back and then looping things. We don't know.
Yep.
But what we do know is we are YouTube partners.
Woo! Nice.
Which means we have the membership club opening up very soon. So be on the lookout for that. As always, subscribe to the channel to help us continue to grow this so we can hit tier 2. Mm-hmm. And once we hit tier 2, sky's the limit. Because we appreciate making this content for y'all.
But the sky is a screen that the Illuminati controls. So there's not actually space. We're basically just in a giant simulation.
Yeah, that's one fucking post-apocalyptic Truman Show bullshit mindset you got going there. But I agree.
That's also a lot of flat earthers thoughts. Yeah, we're talking about flat earthers before. You should go back and watch that episode. That was a crazy conspiracies.
They're coming for us again.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Me alone. All right, anyways.
What did you say?
I said, leave me alone.
Oh.
But it didn't all pick up, so it's okay.
It
Me alone.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. No, subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. We appreciate everybody who has thus far. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to jump right into today's topic because, again, It's a very juicy one. We saw some of the names already. We proved some of these. We're excited to read them. And nonetheless, Sam, you know what we have to do first.
You got to settle.
I was going to say, tell them what the topic is.
Oh, yeah, I guess. And then we got to.
Then we got
to do a thing. Today we're talking about engagement, like getting engaged. Some assholery engagement stories.
Yeah, well, there's engagement parties, engagement rings, just getting engaged, maybe the engagement itself. Who knows?
Yep.
We're going to cover it. We got 4 juicy stories. Hit that like button if you like what you see. And, of course, comment along on the stories. We know y'all love to do so. Thank you. We appreciate it. He gets mad at me for just doing a simple rap tapping on the table. This motherfucker's going to belch in y'all's ears. Let him have it. Let him have it.
It's a lousy show. What do you expect?
Let me do my rap tapping on the floor as a clapping of those cheeks evermore.
This is a table.
In which where do you want to go? Fuck this.
I'm about to get suplexed through it, apparently. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, you win. Go. First story.
Actually, one second. I just need to make sure. Okay, cool.
Fuck this.
Am I the asshole for refusing to share my engagement party with my non-engaged sister? Interesting. I just got engaged to my partner of 4 years. My parents said that they would throw us an engagement party. They are paying for everything, but want to make it a shared engagement party for both me and my sister. I have a slight problem with this because my sister isn't actually engaged. Huh? She's been dating her boyfriend for 12 years. Good God.
Damn.
They might as well be fucking married at this point. And he gave her a promise ring shortly after my engagement. It took him 12. Okay, I need to read. We're all in our late 20s / early 30s. So pretty much everyone except for my sister and our parents think that it is kind of childish and ridiculous. I've had many conversations with my sister over the years that have boiled down to, look, if we wanted to marry you, if he wanted to marry you, he would. But she has stayed with him and held out hope. And I suppose she took the promise ring as a close enough kind of gesture because she is treating it exactly like an engagement ring. My fiance reached out to her boyfriend because he was equally confused and said, are you guys engaged? And he outright said that they weren't. Nonetheless, my sister is showing the ring to everyone and even putting together a wedding planning binder. I feel bad for her, I really do, but she She's also a grown woman, and I don't feel like I should have to enable this farce. I've been dealing with don't forget about sister, make sure sister is included my whole life, and I was really hoping that my engagement, if nothing else, would actually be my own. I'd rather just not have an engagement party at all than play along with this weird fantasy. My fiance would rather have a weird party than no party, and my parents are scolding me for being so selfish to want to exclude my sister. Not the asshole. Just your sister's delusional. Your parents are delusional.
Sam, for the very first time, I think this is truly going to be an open close.
There's no.
I don't need to read the comments.
We're still going to, because we do have a show to run.
Yeah,
here,
yeah. No, this is just for me.
Yeah,
in my brain. I don't need to read the comments. I don't need anything else. I've got all the context I need. You're not the asshole. Good luck with your sister. Like,
yeah, that sucks.
And I'm not saying he is. I would never outright, just say that someone is, because I don't have the proof to say this. But homie's probably giving out like 5 other promise rings. Let's be real here for a second.
12 years.
12 years is a long fucking time. My mans don't want to leave the market just yet. Either that, and this is a fair statement, and I know the comments are like, but what if he just doesn't want to get married? I'm saying it before you do. He doesn't probably want to get married. There's a lot that comes with it.
Yeah.
And honestly, in today's day and age, in today's society, marriage does not have the same golden, reflection that it once had. So, honey, ain't the asshole.
Nope.
Good luck with your sister. Flip it and ship it.
Yeah. Everybody else said not the asshole, too. It wasn't obvious. Actually, I'm just going to say that. Like, I'm just going to uncover it, like, straight away after.
Yeah. That it's just.
Then we'll host our own engagement party with blackjack and hookers.
Okay, the comment's pretty good on this one. Oh, man.
Let's see.
Ask your parents what they are going to say when the guests congratulate them on your sister's engagement and her boyfriend says we're not engaged. Yeah, exactly. Their honest to God plan is for me, my fiance, and my sister to be the guests of honor at the party while her boyfriend stays home. I'm done. That's OP responding to that. I'm done. I'm good. That's not. It's okay, Sam. It's okay. This is no. Like, I just.
That's going to look like your fiance is marrying both of you sister wife style. Oh my God.
I have nothing else to give to the story.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just.
This is truly, like I said, one of the few times on Reddit where a story for me is just like, yep, I read that. I agree. Not the asshole. All right.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. All right. Cool.
Thanks.
Moving on. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Next. Yeah. Am I the asshole for getting engaged?
Yeah. Honestly. I'm just kidding. Don't even need to know the context. No,
yep. Done. Promise ring them. 12 years. Yeah. You good.
Keep yourself available.
Market fresh. USDA prime grade beef. My sister .19. That's not how you do that, but okay. Is single and pregnant. Okay. Oh,
she's pregnant.
Okay. Let's try that again. My sister .19 is single and pregnant. Around 5 months. My boyfriend and I went away on vacation, and he proposed to me. I told my mom, and I posted the engagement on my social media. My sister flipped out on my Instagram post and wrote a long rant of how I could do that. How could I do that to her while she's pregnant? And I didn't think about her situation at all and how my engagement would make her feel. Huh? My mom told me it was insensitive because my sister is feeling unloved right now and is having a hard time with it recently because the reality of her situation has hit her. I told my mom that I'm not putting my life on hold because my sister made a stupid mistake. First of all, my mom said, don't expect to run back to my family after I get divorced. I am hurt that my mom and sister are treating me like this over my engagement. To repeat, am I the asshole for getting engaged? Her name is Sister is Prego.
She should have put sister as Prego.
Honestly.
Wow.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole. But you know who is an asshole is her fucking mom.
Everyone else. Yeah. Everyone else. Okay, first of all, I do want to say this.
I'll give the sister a small pass. Is like what you're talking about in the previous episode. You know, pregnancy causes some weird things up, like in hormones and emotions and everything. So, like, I'm not going to take that 100%, right?
Yeah.
The mom, however.
Well, I'd like to say this real quick. The only asshole comment that OP has made that almost sent me, but not enough to based on how everyone else is being shitty. It almost sent me into an everyone sucks. But it's when I'm not putting my life on hold because my sister made a stupid mistake. Okay, first and foremost, don't even start that connotation on the kid. Kid didn't do anything wrong. That's like, to me, like that's a very slippery slope into that leading into like insensitivity towards the kid.
Okay, yeah.
You know, just putting that out there. Kid didn't do anything wrong. Don't blame the kid.
No.
Yeah. Now, sister quite literally fucked around and found out. And, you know, she pregnant. So, I'm sorry, that's just the funniest shit.
So, but here's my question, though, at this point. 5 months is apparently considered pregnant.
It depends.
What are you
it depends.
What are you at 9 months? Are you pregnant cubed?
Orbital. My wife would fucking like she'd be staring at me like if I said that to her right now. But like let's be truth here. Women's bodies all work differently. Yeah. Male take. We're making that a thing now. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Thanks, YouTube.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Yes, male take. Yes. It's gonna be one of our first t-shirts for our membership club. Male take. But like, truth be told, women's bodies respond differently from all the pregnancy books I've read and all the pregnancy videos I've watched and everything getting ready to help my wife. Because my wife, like with her first, she was, and we both said this, she looked like she swallowed like 5 basketballs. Yeah. She got big. Damn. And I felt bad for her because her pregnant. She triple pregnant. And she was like, her back was hurting her a lot. And like, it was a lot on her. So I felt really bad because I tried to help her as much as I could.
Yeah.
But you can't only do but so much. It just depends on how a woman's body responds to the pregnancy as a whole. Because some women will naturally start to, like, their bodies naturally start preparing very quickly.
Yeah.
Some do go as the baby grows. Hell, there's some women who don't grow hardly at all. They look like they just, truth be told, they just look like they're kind of just, gassy. Truth be told, bloated.
Just gonna let out a big old rip.
But that's true. There are some women out there who just look like they're bloated, and that's the truth of the matter. And every woman is different, no matter how you shake it. So that I'm not even concerned about all that. Like, yes, she's pregnant 5 months. She might be showing hardcore at that point. And honestly, I feel for you because I saw what happened to my wife. That's gonna be a long, bumpy 4 months. Like, just 4 to 5 months is gonna be rough. But nonetheless, family and sister getting mad because your now fiance engaged proposed to you.
Yeah,
he ain't in all that nonsense. Mm-mm. Why are they mad at you? And then the divorce thing? Nah, look,
that's toxic as fuck.
Y'all know how I am with my family. You know how I am with my family. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say this: if that's how your family reacts, bye.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah. You got a new family now. You and your husband. Go and have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
They're saying not the asshole.
The asshole.
Is another pretty open and shut one, in my opinion.
Your sister's playing the victim and your mother is enabling her. You are the true victim here, and they are both bullying you. Congratulations on your engagement. I hope your fiance is nothing like your mother and your sister, not the asshole. Amen.
Yep.
I didn't think about her situation at all and how my engagement would make her feel. I didn't know that your engagement was really anybody else's business but yours. Bingo.
Yeah.
This is some, hang on.
Sorry.
This is some toxic level enabling by your mom, and honestly, this whole post makes it seem like a really bad idea for your sister to become a mother, as she sounds ill-prepared and very immature. That's how you get toxic moms. and all jokes aside, like it can come from, just immaturity or ill-preparedness.
Yep.
And that's the same with dads too. Dads are the same way. You can get really toxic dads too because they're not prepared.
That is not a gender specific trait. That is a human trait.
Yeah, that is a reading rainbow.
Let's see. So can the pizza man deliver his pizzas because she's pregnant? Can I take a shit because she's pregnant? Can you think because she's pregnant? Life goes on and stuff happens. People live it every day, and one person's day does not mean that the others will stop for that one person. If that was the case, I would never get my pizza. See how dumb that sounds. Definitely not the asshole. Wow.
Yeah. This is.
Yeah.
This could be one of our fastest Am I the Asshole videos ever.
We got 2 left. We still got some time.
Oh, here we go.
Next.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for watching this so far. We greatly appreciate you hanging out with us. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube or listening on any listening sites. Make sure to go follow us on there as well. And also, if you're watching the video, drop us a like and share it to your friends who might want some lousy advice as well. If you have any at all lousy advice that you want from us or any lousy ideas that you'd like us to cover, drop it in the actual comments down below or send it to us at thelousypodcast@gmail.com. You can also email us there anytime with any ideas you have. Back to the show. You're up, buddy.
Am I the asshole for stealing my sister's thunder on her engagement party? Interesting.
Can I just say briefly that anytime I hear someone say stealing their thunder, I immediately assume they're like ripping farts. Like, I don't know why. It's just forgive my brain on that one.
I like how you yelled at me for burping earlier, and now you're talking about this fucking bullshit.
I think it's funny. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just gonna gloss over that. That's not gonna fucking happen. That's not gonna fucking happen. No, pause the fucking episode. What the fuck did you just say? You're stealing farts. Elaborate, bitch.
You should know when someone farts, it's the thunder, right? The thunder down under.
You think somebody's running around the fucking turkey baster or some shit? Or a vacuum. Let me bust out the Hoover, steal your thunder. Fuck, dude. This will be a clip.
Ooh, I'm crying. Continue, please. No, forgive my brain.
We're talking about this later.
Anyways.
Let me repeat. Am I the asshole for stealing my sister's thunder on her engagement party? God, just somebody out here just stealing farts out here.
Just running around, just jarring them up at the party.
My 23 female sister, or sorry.
They're females. Women don't fart. Just like women don't poop.
That's factual.
I don't know.
My 23 female sister, 25 female, recently got engaged to her fiance, 26 male, after they've been dating for a year. Their engagement party was basically a dinner with friends and close relatives, and my sister went all out on the food. To her, marriage is a huge deal, and she's had her whole wedding and married life planned out since we were kids. I've never felt the same excitement for weddings and kids and such things, even though I do want it at some point. And since I'm a lesbian in a homophobic family, I long ago accepted that a big fancy wedding with my father walking me down the aisle isn't part of the plan. This doesn't sadden me much, but my sister, who's the only one in my family who knew about my sexuality, has been convinced that I'm jealous of her since she started dating her fiance. The dinner started out great, but after the main course, my family and relatives started asking about my dating life. It was pretty harmless questions at first, such as, when are you getting a boyfriend and why aren't you dating? I saw that boy hitting on you just yesterday. It annoyed me, but my sister seemed even more annoyed. After dessert, and when the alcohol started kicking in, the questions got a little out of hand. My mom said, I can't believe your sister got engaged first. You've always been more of, where am I?
More social.
You've always been more social. Sorry, my brain's just like, damn, reset. And my grandma commented on that.
Farts. That's what your brain was on, was the farts.
somebody stole my fart and it just really fucked me up, honestly.
Please keep going.
My grandma commented on that I was the more attractive sister. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
My sister obviously got hurt by this, and I caught her crying in the bathroom at one point. I tried to talk to her, but all she said was, "Happy, you made my engagement all about you." And then avoided me for the rest of the party. So this is the part where I might have been the bad guy. After my aunt asked when I would get a boyfriend for the millionth time, and I'd had my millionth glass of wine, I told her I'd never get a boyfriend, but when I got a girlfriend, she'd be the first to know. I then stormed out of the apartment, accidentally knocking a glass over, and took a cab home. My phone immediately started blowing up, but I turned notifications off and went straight to bed. One of me and my sister's mutual friend, who was at the party, told me that the next day that a wild discussion about what I said to my aunt was held, and then the party cut short. My sister locked herself in a room crying, and everyone went home. I have now been blocked by most of my family and relatives. My sister sent me a nasty text about how me coming out on her part at her party stole her thunder, and my mother no longer considers me family. I'm not going to try to make up excuses for my behavior, because I definitely could have been a more supporting sister. But I just wanted to know, am I the asshole? First off, sounds like your family's a little toxic, so I'd like to go ahead and say my condolences on that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You know, it's funny. So it's not funny, but it's one of those times where, to cut the comical tension for a moment, it's not something you and I experience because we're both straight males.
Yep.
But we hear oftentimes, you know, the word homophobe, transphobe, something phobe thrown around, right? And we don't often see it.
No.
It's not something that we are going to experience because we don't live that. Yeah. We are very understanding individuals who think that everyone should have love, you know.
And we've surrounded ourselves with people like that as well. So
absolutely.
We're pretty inclusive.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'll preach that until the day I die. It's 100%. Like, you know, everyone should, you know, have their love.
Yep.
You know, find you a great partner.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is one of the very first clear definitions or well worded reasons and understanding of what a homophobe looks like.
Yeah.
Or homophobic tendencies, I should say. And I'd like to go on the record and say, I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Because that's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I'm proud of you for standing up and you know what, putting your family behind you, because if they're not going to listen to you, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, I am not going to side on the air of you being an asshole, because everyone has their breaking point.
Yeah. And
this entire story, you did a great job of holding down your own the entire night after being berated time and time and time and time again.
Yep.
You never once made the party about you. Everyone else did.
Yeah.
Everyone else was more concerned, which says a lot about your sister.
Yeah.
Why aren't they celebrating her? They're more concerned with the fact that you're not engaged. Okay, now come on.
Yeah.
Which means they either don't approve of your sister's, you know, boyfriend or now fiance, or something of the sort. There's something going on where your sister's not the center of attention as she should be, or your sister and her fiance. Even though you did what you did, I applaud you, because you made a simple statement. The only thing that you did wrong was you knocked the glass over. But you know what? Accidents happen. And for that, I am going to say, not the asshole.
Yeah.
You did nothing wrong. You stood up when you finally hit your breaking point, and all you simply said was, hey, when I have a girlfriend, I'll let you know.
Yep.
You got in the cab, you left. You didn't want to deal with anybody else because you knew the blowback was coming, so you turned your notifications off. And hey, the fact that your family blocked you
saved you the trouble.
Exactly. You don't need closure at that point. You've got it right there. You've got the book is slam shut. End of story.
Yeah.
And not the asshole.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, some could potentially see the dramatic exit as asshole-ish, but I don't think so in this scenario. Just like what you said, you went through it to the point where you couldn't anymore, said, I'm out. You didn't say anything bad. You just simply stated a fact and then left. And then a glass happened to get knocked over on the way out. So, yeah, I would say not the asshole as well.
Yeah. Your sister, however, definitely is an asshole. And honestly, after she came at you saying that you made the party all about you, instead of actually hearing what was being said, she's definitely an asshole. And I can understand it. And I feel sorry for the fiance getting involved with that family.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, he has no idea what he's involved with. So,
no.
Yeah. But however, everyone here in this lovely comment thread said, everyone sucks.
Yeah, which a little surprising. I mean, like I said, I can kind of see it, but I don't see how the votes all went that way, but let's find out.
Yeah.
Everyone sucks here. Let me explain. It isn't your fault that you were asked questions, period. And the relatives kept saying stuff that was, one, taking the shine off of your sister, two, bringing up your dating status. I wish you, I wish you'd have, one, quit drinking when you were getting interrogated, two, left earlier. I wish you would have come out. God, why is this such a fucking weird list?
They're adding like sub numbers within the numbers. Yeah.
No, left earlier. I wish you would have come out at a later date, or better still, a long time ago. Your life is short. Edit. I want to edit this. I don't like ignoring people. The young lady obviously has felt alienated from her family for a very long time. If it is religion, sexuality, or politics, it is emotionally draining to live around this crowd. Let alone know your authentic self would be disowned by the people you should trust most in life. Weddings and engagements, baby showers, like the trinity of let the focus be on whoever the event is for. If OP got badgered into saying she was an apostate or a liberal or whatever this family, quote unquote, doesn't like, she was pushed. It wasn't her choice. It is a dangerous time to be LGBTQ right now. And if she didn't want them to know, I'm not sure this is the safe way to go. And yes, if someone is having to hide who they are, it has to suck. Many of us know people who have lived their whole lives for a family member or religion, whatever. I personally think this has to feel like crap. Yeah. Why? So basically, you're saying everyone sucks here because you should have come out before this?
Well, I really like the comment that came after. It's easy to say come out earlier, not necessarily the easiest thing to do IRL though.
Yeah.
Like, let's paint the perfect picture here for a second. In a perfect world, everyone can be happy in their sexuality, content in their understanding, and everyone moves forward, right? Here's the thing. Not everyone feels comfortable coming out. She clearly didn't. Why is that a factor?
Yeah.
She shouldn't have been interrogated by her family. Her family should be understanding and going, okay, well, you're just not engaged yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the one who is. This is an engagement party.
Yeah.
That is such an L take. Such an L take, because you as a commenter should not be saying, hey, you should come out sooner. It would have helped you. No, you don't know their situation.
Yeah. It's the same with this. Like, everyone's like, here, there are a bunch of homophobic assholes. You shouldn't have made a scene, and you shouldn't have been drinking. I
disagree.
This was not the time, not the place, nor the time to come out. All right, it's a party to celebrate. That's typically where you drink. And she didn't make a scene. She
didn't. Her family made the scene. She did not. Yeah. Her family made the scene. She did not.
She ended the scene.
She ended. Yeah. She went done and left. Like, edit. Hang on. Oh, there was an edit. There was an edit on that one. Edit about the drinking. I think everybody at the party should not have been drinking. Okay, bullshit. That's not what you said the first part. Bullshit.
Feels like to me they were pretty much all drunk, and I think it's another family issue. OP should have known better. She knows how her family is, that his drinking is not going to help. As OP did cause a scene by leaving the way she did. She was drunk, knocked a glass on the way out. That's making a scene. And someone commented that I should not tell someone when or where to come out. That's true, and chances are it would have been a disaster no matter where and when. Sister already had a shitty night, and OP's announcement just made it worse. By the sound of it, both sisters have suffered their fair share of emotional abuse from their family. No, the sister is causing the emotional abuse in this scenario.
Sister's causing emotional abuse. Yeah. Family was already interrogating her long before they started drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. The drinking has nothing to do with it. This just sounds like you're naive know-it-all. So,
yeah. I'm sticking to not the asshole. I'm sticking on not the asshole here. That, like,
I can see this part of it. Everyone sucks here. I feel really bad for your sister. Imagine being called the unattractive sibling at your engagement party and have everyone prioritize your single sister's potential future engagement over your own actual engagement. Yes, that sucks, but that is not her
That does
fault.
not qualify or quantify in any
fault.
case that is her being an asshole. It is her family being an asshole.
No. Yeah, it's not like she's saying, like, look at how pretty and gay I am. You know, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so.
She didn't show up in a flamboyant rainbow fucking, suit style here, pantsuit, and be like, look at me. Ta-da! Like, no, she literally showed up to celebrate her sister's engagement, and everyone went, so when are you going to get engaged, huh? When are you getting a man? When are you getting big down? When are you going to give us babies, huh? Tell us, do it. When are you going to do it, huh? And she just got sick of it. Was like, all right, that's it. Hey, when I have a girlfriend, I'll let you know. Bye.
Yeah.
Not the asshole.
Yeah,
Not the asshole.
I'm amazed that there's so many people that said everyone sucks.
It's Reddit.
But it's Reddit. So, all right. Last but not least.
Would I be the asshole if I told my best friend her engagement ring is fake? Hey, everyone. Using a throwaway as my best friend knows my Reddit, and I don't want her seeing this yet as I'm honestly torn and looking for input here. So my best friend recently got engaged to her boyfriend of 6 years. She showed me the ring, talking about how beautiful it is and how she loves the diamond. There's one small issue. I know that isn't a diamond. Honestly, pretty sure the ring itself isn't even silver. You may wonder how I know this. No, I'm not able to tell if jewels are authentic at a glance. I'm a manager of a bookshop in our local shopping center, and when I'm on my lunch break, I like to wander about and check out the stalls there. I recognize this exact ring from one of the jewelry stalls that sells costume jewelry. It has the same butterfly pattern on the side of the ring that made me recognize it in the first place. Now, before anyone thinks otherwise, I don't think it's important for a ring to be expensive or authentic. You can propose with a ring pop for all I care. What matters is that your relationship is a good one, but I don't know. The fact he has made her think this is a legit diamond, it doesn't sit well with me. I don't like that he is starting out their relationship with a lie, especially as I know she wouldn't have minded being proposed to with a cubic zirconia or whatever this is. I don't want to cause trouble between them, but I also don't like keeping silent about this when she's clearly being deceived. Would I be the asshole in telling her?
We need context. At what point did he say this is a real diamond? This is actually silver. When? You know?
Yeah.
Like that's, if he's saying that and then it's something fake, not exactly a great look. But
your brain went exactly where mine went.
Yeah.
To short form in my brain, the way I thought was, yeah, no, you're an asshole because you assumed. You're assuming that he told her it's a real ring. Yeah. You're assuming that he told her he got a diamond. You're assuming that he lied. You don't know that. There's no context here to say that happened. Mm-mm. It's not your relationship. First and foremost, keep that in mind. Even though you're close friends, you don't know everything that was said.
Yeah.
Now, her flaunting it, saying it's a diamond, that could be her thinking.
Yeah.
But not once did she say he told her that.
Yeah. Very true. Like when I proposed to my wife, even before that, like we were very open and like, hey, we're getting married, right? Like, yeah, okay, cool. And then I was just like, hey, what kind of ring would you like? And she showed me options. And I was like, okay, does it have to be a real diamond? Can I do this as like a lab grown or something along those lines? She was like, I don't care what it is as long as it's shiny. And I was like, perfect. They're all shiny.
She does wear very shiny jewelry.
Yes. And so she showed me the one that she wanted. Of course, it was a Tiffany one that I could not afford because it was like $18,000. And I was like, no thanks.
I want a car on my finger.
And so I ended up finding one. It looked exactly like it. Still, the band is silver, but the diamond itself is a lab grown diamond. It still cost $2,000. Like it was not a cheap diamond, like a cheap thing at all. But I'm not spending $18,000 on a fucking ring, you know? Yeah. And so, and then I told her, because then she asked, so she was like, is this real? I was like, no, it's definitely not. It's a lab grown one. So technically, like composition wise, yes, but it is not a naturally occurring diamond. And so, you know, I was very upfront and honest with that, but that's what we do.
Yeah. So, fun story about me. I've been engaged twice. Mm-hmm. First time was a real diamond.
Yep.
But it was a very small diamond. Mm-hmm. Still paid a healthy amount for it.
Yep.
The second time I said, you know what? I'm going to take her with me. We're going to go shopping before I decide to do that. And when I took her, keep in mind, I was poor, like poor. Buying a ring was definitely not in the cards for me, but I knew it was important to her for the engagement's sake, and I wanted to make it a very real and true engagement. When we went, she looked, and to my surprise, she was like, I would love a sapphire. And I went, awesome. That's great. And to this day, she still has it. She still wears it.
Yeah. That's a great ring. Yeah.
Yeah. She loves her ring. I believe it was a gold band, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to go back and look. It's been a minute. I don't exactly like examine her finger to see the ring every time, but pretty sure it was a gold band, but it had a sapphire stone in it. Pretty healthy sapphire stone in it too. Yeah. And she loved it.
Nice.
She absolutely loved it. I mean, she showed it off to everyone. Absolutely loved that ring. And that's the thing is, at the end of the day, it's not the ring that matters. It yes, it's a piece of jewelry that is going to reflect and show, that the engagement was taking place. It's something that the wearer can absolutely show off. It's something they're proud of. Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong about that at all. But what that is you're still like the stone, the price tag. None of that is as important as, hey, we're getting married.
Yeah.
And I think in this case, OP is more focused on wanting to be right than wanting her friend to be happy.
Yep.
And that is a problem.
Yeah.
Because, just a final thought, like, because if you cared about your friend, you would celebrate that they're engaged now. You would celebrate their happiness. Yeah. End of story.
Yeah.
Not assuming that, fiance told your friend, oh my goodness, this is a diamond. Like you are causing a story to unfold that isn't true.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm going to say not the asshole, pending that he's not going around saying that it's, not even then still, but
I'm saying asshole.
Or sorry. Yeah. Asshole. Excuse me. That's what I meant. Pending potential future context.
Twisted the wrong way.
A little bit too far there, bud.
Yep.
Cool.
Everyone else.
Oh yeah, sorry. Everyone else said not the asshole.
Sorry, Future Sam.
Yep.
Get mad at yourself.
That's me. Sorry, me. I'm just gonna cut that little bit out.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, not the asshole.
Yep.
Everyone says that. Moving on here to the comments. A diamond wouldn't be set in silver. And lots of fake rings are near identical copies of real rings. Your best bet is to suggest she get a ring appraised. Get the ring appraised because that is good advice for anyone. Otherwise, leave it alone. If the metal is cheap, unfortunately, it may turn her finger green. If that happens, let her know why it may be happening. So here's one very valid point of that is getting your ring appraised. 1,000% yes, because when you get yourself insured, if things do need to be insured, like through your house, like God forbid your house burned down, and you have your jewelry in there.
Yeah,
those are things you're going to want to be able to replace. You won't be able to replace the memories.
Nope.
But you can still at least try and get something similar to that, or at least get something to replace it. So appraising those things, so that way you can get insurance on those important things. Absolutely, without a doubt, 100% recommend that.
Let's see.
But
you would be the asshole. You don't know for sure if it is fake.
Dang.
But someone will tell her. If you don't want her to be publicly embarrassed, you have two options. One, tell her she should check her or her parents' homeowners/renters insurance, make sure it is covered, and get a formal appraisal so that if anything happens, she'll be covered. Or two, if you have the boyfriend alone, let him know that you saw rings that look like the one he purchased. Why?
No.
It doesn't fucking matter.
No on option 2, yes on option 1.
Yeah.
I'm still staying asshole because I don't like that you assumed it's fake. Yeah. But being a good friend and an adult friend. Okay, I take it to the account like this. What have you and I talked about every time we've seen each other over the last few days?
Football.
Houses.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
We're both in the process of buying houses. And the thing about that is that's a conversation that we would have never had before. In age, we've gotten to the point where we're talking about houses and like furniture and things like that. But the thing is, like, we talk and if you know something that I don't, or if I know something you don't, we offer that information to one another. If her friend doesn't know that she should go get it appraised, I think that's a great idea. Absolutely tell her, hey, go get this appraised. Make sure you get some insurance on it. So that way, if it gets stolen or damaged or whatever, you're good. But confronting her fiance? No, absolutely not. I'm seeing a lot of just. I understand why you're concerned for your friend. Her fiance may be lying to her. And if it's really a cheap ring, it will likely break or degrade quickly, being worn daily. Alternatively, she could actually know its value and not want to mention it. Or it could be a real diamond ring and the one by your work is a knockoff. You're not doing this to be nosy, but it could be upsetting for her to stir up unnecessary drama in a relationship. You would be the asshole if you just straight up said to her that's fake. Yeah, I think everyone's saying the same thing of going and getting appraised and insured.
Yeah, like, and this is kind of along the track that we're talking here. It's like, did your friend specifically say diamond? Unfortunately, it looks like we don't
OP
have
didn't
any,
get OP has not responded at all.
Response there, but looks like OP didn't really respond to any.
Hold on, go up. Info. How are you sure the ring you saw at the mall at the stall was okay? It wasn't a knockoff of the authentic one. That's fair. And then OP did comment down here. I would swear on my life it's the exact same one. However, you're right. She could be lying. There you go.
I'm amazed that nobody's saying.
There's a lot of you would be the assholes, but they're not getting the upvotes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's more just like, yeah, even if it is fake, like, just stay the fuck out of other people's shit. You know?
I'm pretty close on this one.
Yeah, I think, we'll just leave it there. Because, there's just no reason to stir the pot.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, since we never got any additional clarification, that nobody's claiming that it's a real thing.
Yep.
Because who fucking cares?
Yep. End of story on that one. Let us know what you think in the comments. Very interesting stories. Very interesting stories all across the board. Honestly, didn't think we would be that far across like different various engagement things, but hey, did it. So
Reddit will surprise you like that.
Cool.
So, yep.
Let us know in the comments what you think. Also, keep an eye out for the poll. Like I said, if we haven't already submitted it or anything, and of course, keep your eyes open for all the cool membership stuff we're gonna be doing. But also with that, subscribe by clicking the button behind me.
Click it,
and then watch that video.
Yep.
That YouTube recommends. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.